Read my lips. I'm talking about the Lisk Improvement Protocol, of course, which is suggesting one account, one vote. But LiskUSA says it's not such a good idea. Up next on this special report from BLOQSpace Lisk News. Hello blockheads, this is Bob Anglin for BLOQSpace, and according to a new entry in the Lisk Improvement Protocol entitled Change to One Vote Per Account, tweeted this week by Lisk co-founder Max Kordek, a change to the voting system for the election of Lisk delegates is being proposed. And here is the breakdown. The suggestion is to only allow one vote per account with a vote weight given according to the balance of Lisk in that account. The stated goal is to increase the decentralization of the network by de-incentivizing coalitions between active delegates and creating a healthy competition for active delegate slots. It is also proposed that the new voting system will be simple and will encourage a higher participation rate among Lisk holders. So that's the abstract, but let's get into the details. In the current Lisk voting system, account holders can vote for up to 101 delegates, and the vote weight of the account is the balance of the account. But according to the new proposal, this system has several problems. First of all, this current way of doing things causes delegates to form pools, vote for each other, and further solidify their hold on foraging positions by demanding that stakeholders vote for all their members to receive any payouts. Number two, the oligopoly created by the new big pools, weighted at about 31 million Lisk, represents such a huge part of the stake that a new delegate has little chance of becoming an active delegate, and even if that delegate holds 1% of the vote, they're out of luck. Then we come to number three. The new proposal argues theoretically that the current voting protocol poses a major security threat because it's possible to change all active delegates by owning the 41% of the total supply of Lisk tokens. An individual or group in this position could stop the chain, it could censor transactions, it could execute double spending attacks. These are just a few of the issues. The LIP proposes that the number of votes per account should be limited to one, with the vote being weighted by the account balance. This means, quote, any delegate gathering support by a fraction of 1 of 101 of the total stake is guaranteed to be an active delegate. So what will be the result? It's believed that the change will de-incentivize the formation of coalitions. Anyone securing votes from accounts representing about 1% of the total amount of Lisk should become an active delegate. And even huge stakeholders will only be represented among the active delegates according to their proportion of the total supply of Lisk tokens. In their rationale, they're saying that this is simple: decentralization, simplicity, high participation. You can read the entire proposal in the link found in the description. However, not everyone is sure that a change in voting is necessary or wise, as has been put forth in the very well thought out and convincing argument by Matthew C. at LiskUSA. In the LiskUSA blog dated February 8th, LiskUSA stated that the proposed changes could have the opposite effect, stating that this thing would actually reduce decentralization, replace pools with whales, and further disenfranchise standby delegates. The argument here is that it isn't the voting system that is causing problems, but the real problem for Lisk was in the shallow ICO and delayed release of a functional SDK, which allowed coalitions to become entrenched. He also says that reducing votes increases the cost of voting for standby delegates to a point where the proposed system, one vote, will cause 100% loss of rewards for voting for a standby delegate. So a voter loses the incentive to vote for anyone other than those already in foraging positions. He makes several other really good points in the blog, which you can read and should read by clicking on the link in the description below. But first, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and of course, comment and give likes as needed. We also invite you to follow us on Twitter at BLOQSpace, and please follow me, Bob, at Bob Anglin as well. And help us in our efforts as we shamelessly promote blockchain technology. Bye.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.